Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another video. In this quick video guide, we'll be activating IObit Software Updater 7.2 Pro for free. The process is super simple, so let's get started right away. First off, go ahead and download the setup file by clicking on the first link in the description below. Once you have the setup file downloaded, just go ahead and open it up. We can now install IObit Software Updater. Just click on Yes when prompted for Admin Install. Now we can click on Install. And then, once IObit Software Updater has finished installing, just check this box that says Show README. Then we can click on Finish, and IObit Software Updater will now open up. Now we can go ahead and activate the Pro version. To do so, we'll be opening up the website in a new tab, so you can just go ahead and copy the activation code by clicking on this button here. So Ctrl+A and then Ctrl+C to copy. Now go ahead and open up the software up here. Right-click on it and select Copy Path. Or just go to File Explorer and open up the location of where you installed IObit Software Updater. By default, it'll be in your C drive under Program Files and then IObit Software Updater. From here, all we need to do is go ahead and open up this folder here. Click on Activation. Here we'll need to enter our email address. You can enter any email address. It doesn't have to be the same one that you signed up with if you have an account. Then paste in the activation code that we just copied from the website and then click on Activate. And as you can see, IObit Software Updater 7.2 Pro has now been successfully activated. Now we can close out of this window and take a look at some of the features that come with IObit Software Updater Pro. So there are a ton of great features with this program. It's really awesome. So the first thing over here on the left-hand side, we have Update. This is where you'll be able to update all of your applications to the latest version. We have a backup option here, which is really cool. With this, you can back up your apps and games, so that way you can restore them later on if needed. Then we have Restore, where you can restore an application or game that was previously backed up. Under Uninstall, you can uninstall any programs that you don't want. And then under Manage, this is where we'll find a bunch of additional options. So if we go to Manage Apps, this is where we'll be able to see all of our installed programs. As you can see, it automatically scanned for all the programs that are installed on my computer. If we want to, we can click on this checkbox to select all of them, and then click on Update All. So we can go ahead and update all of these programs at once. If you want to update specific programs, you can just go ahead and check those boxes right here and then click on Update Selected. You can also sort these programs by their name, publisher, install date, or the version. We also have some more options if we click on this drop-down menu. We can add or remove columns from here if we want to. We can also choose what programs we want to include in the scan. So if we don't want to scan all of our programs, maybe we only want to scan certain ones, we can just go ahead and select those here. If we go to Manage Games, this works the exact same way. We can update all of our games, selected games, or change the view here. Next up, we have Manage Updates. This is where we'll be able to see our upcoming updates. We can update them now or schedule the updates to run later on. We also have the option to update all of our programs and games under Batch Update. If we click into this, we'll be able to choose between updating all, updating selected, or updating custom. We can also exclude certain programs from updating if we want to. For example, if we want to update all of our programs but we don't want Microsoft Office to update, we can go ahead and click on this checkbox right here to exclude it. Then click on OK, and we can go ahead and update all of our other programs. If you want to update specific programs, you can go ahead and select them here. For example, let's say I want to update Google Chrome and WinRAR. I can check those boxes and then click on Update Selected. Next up, we have Manage Libraries. And this is where we'll be able to select the folders where IObit Software Updater will scan for our programs and games. Now this should automatically scan for all the libraries on your computer. But if it didn't, you can just go ahead and click on this plus button here and then select the folders manually. Next up, we have Manage Extensions. And this is where we can enable or disable extensions. We also have Settings here, where we'll be able to configure how IObit Software Updater runs on our computer. So if we go to General, this is where we can choose which programs and games we want to include in the scan. We can also exclude certain programs if we want to. Under Update, we can set it to update all programs, only update selected or update custom. We can also set it to notify us before updating any programs or games, or we can just have it automatically update everything. If we go to Advanced, we can have it minimized to the system tray when we close the main window, or we can have it run on system startup. We can also have it automatically check for updates, or we can manually check for updates. Under Language, we can choose the language that we want IObit Software Updater to be in. And lastly, under About, this is where we'll be able to see some information about IObit Software Updater. And that's pretty much it. That's how you activate IObit Software Updater 7.2 Pro for free. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.